Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Nathalie's World. You are watching new series today in Australia. Welcome to Melbourne. Hello travelers! Welcome to my channel Nathalie's World, where I share interesting and informative travel guides about trips around the world. Today we are discovering the world's friendliest city, Melbourne. I was there in 2018 and instantly fell in love with the city. Look at this splendid view instead of any words. As a sporting and cultural capital of Australia, Melbourne has plenty to offer visitors from all over the world. From the rooftop bars and designer boutiques that give the city a cosmopolitan feel to its plentiful array of historical buildings and landmarks, Melbourne has something new to discover in every corner. By the way, if you are interested to watch my other Australian videos, be sure to check them by clicking the link above. And now, let's go exploring! I love the fact that Melbourne combined both recreation facilities and cosmopolitan vibe. Melbourne is often referred to as Australia's Garden City, and the state of Victoria was once known as the Garden State. There is an abundance of parks and gardens in Melbourne, with a variety of common and rare plant species amid landscape vistas, pedestrian pathways, and tree-lined avenues. Melbourne's parks are often considered the best public parks in all of Australia's major cities. They are huge with super clean grass. And as you can see, I'm enjoying my time here a lot. As a cultural capital of Australia, Melbourne has a hidden gem around every corner. Let me now tell you about some of Melbourne's facts that you might be interested to know. This is Australian New Year. This is how Santa Claus arrives in Australia. He arrives by kangaroos. The city is home to many of the best-known cultural institutions in the nation, such as the Melbourne Cricket Ground, the National Gallery of Victoria, and the World Heritage listed Royal Exhibition Building. It is also the birthplace of Australian Impressionism, Australian rules football, the Australian film and television industries, and Australian contemporary dance. More recently, it has been recognized as a UNESCO City of Literature and a global center for street art, live music, and theater. You should visit streets with street art, which is really popular in Melbourne. You'll be impressed by how street artists skillfully turn plain walls into pieces of art. The city was founded on the 30th of August 1835 in the then British colony of New South Wales by free settlers from the colony of Van Diemen's Land, modern-day Tasmania. In the wake of the 1850s Victorian gold rush, the city entered a lengthy boom period that by the late 1880s had transformed it into one of the world's largest and wealthiest metropolises. Melbourne is the capital and most populous city of the Australian state of Victoria and the second most populous city in Australia and Oceania. It has a population of 5 million, around 19 of the population of Australia, and its inhabitants are referred to as Melburnians. Today, it is a leading financial center in the Asia-Pacific region and ranks 15th in the Global Financial Centers Index. You see, huh? If you want to see where rich people live, go visit Brighton Beach area with colorful bathing boxes. The prices for properties near that area are cosmic high, around $2 million for a flat and $5 million for a house. Check my video about Brighton Beach to see this area. Click the link above. What I loved the most was a very chilled city atmosphere. It seemed like wherever I went there was a live music show with dancing, and anyone could dance to celebrate life. Melbourne has a vibrant live music scene and has been described as the live music capital of the world. One study found Melbourne has more music venues per capita than any other world city sampled, with 17.5 million patron visits to 553 live music venues across the city in 2016. Besides all that, Melbourne is the host city of annual international events such as the Australian Grand Prix, the Australian Open and the Melbourne Cup. It has also hosted the 1956 Summer Olympics and the 2006 Commonwealth Games. The city is recognized for its mix of modern architecture which intersects with an extensive range of 19th and early 20th century buildings.
Dears, I have no words to describe how beautiful it is in here.
In 2019, the city contained a total of 750 high-rise buildings, 43 of which are skyscrapers, with another 24 under construction. As such, the city skyline is the tallest in Australia.
Melbourne is a really relaxing city. It's different tempo of life than New York, for example. People want to have fun. People want to be happy and enjoy their lives. So that's why they finish work at 6 p.m. and they go to different bars and they enjoy their talks with each other, enjoy their drinks. They go to different maybe dance parties which are an abundant here for free. As you can see there is one big nice bar. The full atmosphere here in Melbourne is really like pleasant and relaxing, and it's really nice to live in here. So everybody who is visiting, you will just like feel this atmosphere of relaxed and enjoyment of life.
It is really nice just to walk in Melbourne. There is enough space for relaxed walking, jogging, bike trails. I enjoyed walking and observing city's vibrant lifestyle. Due to it rating highly in entertainment, tourism and sport, as well as education, healthcare, research and development, the EIU currently ranks it the second most livable city in the world. And it was ranked as the world's most livable city for 7 years in a row, from 2011 until 2017. do you think? Would you like to live in Melbourne and why? Drop your comments in the comment box. I love to read them. And now, one surprise for animal lovers. I know that I'm doing the wrong thing in the eyes of Melbournians, but I just couldn't resist the temptation of feeding those cute animals. They are called possums, and local people think feeding them is evil. Why? Because they browse and destroy native and exotic trees, feeding on leaves and berries and stripping bark. Browse and damage orchard trees, shelter boughs, crops and pasture. Feed on native birds, feed on native invertebrates, and compete with native birds for habitat and food. But they are so cute and fluffy that many travelers like me can't resist feeding them. But better not to do it, as wild animals should be left on their own. You like my new episode about Melbourne in Australia, and if so, please like it, comment and share with your friends. See you in the next episode, where I will show you national parks in Australia and some of its animals. Don't miss it!